There is only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. There are things known and there are things unknown, and in between are the doors of perception. After silence, that which comes nearest to expressing the inexpressible is music. It is a bit embarrassing to have been concerned with the human problem all one's life and find at the end that one has no more to offer by way of advice than try to be a little kinder. Technological progress has merely provided us with more efficient means for going backwards. Experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you. That men do not learn very much from the lessons of history is the most important of all. The lessons of history. Beauty is worse than wine, it intoxicates both the holder and beholder. To travel is to discover that everyone is wrong about other countries. Facts do not cease to exist because they are ignored. Maybe this world is another planet's hell. Dream in a pragmatic way. The propagandist's purpose is to make one set of people forget that certain other sets of people are human. The more powerful and original a mind, the more it will incline towards the religion of solitude. Great is truth, but still greater, from a practical point of view, is silence about truth. By simply not mentioning certain subjects. Totalitarian propagandists have influenced opinion much more effectively than they could have by the most eloquent denunciations. The most valuable of all education is the ability to make yourself do the thing you have to do, when it has to be done, whether you like it or not. Perhaps it's good for one to suffer. Can an artist do anything if he's happy? Would he ever want to do anything? What is art, after all, but a protest against the horrible inclemency of life? You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you mad. One of the great attractions of patriotism, it fulfills our worst wishes. In the person of our nation we are able, vicariously, to bully and cheat. Bully and cheat, what's more, with the feeling that we are profoundly virtuous. The most shocking fact about war is that its victims and its instruments are individual human beings, and that these individual beings are condemned by the monstrous conventions of politics to murder or be murdered in quarrels not their own. The charm of history and its enigmatic lesson consist in the fact that, from age to age, nothing changes and yet everything is completely different. Experience teaches only the teachable. I'm afraid of losing my obscurity. Genuineness only thrives in the dark, like celery. An intellectual is a person who's found one thing that's more interesting than sex. A childlike man is not a man whose development has been arrested, on the contrary, he is a man who has given himself a chance of continuing to develop long after most adults have muffled themselves in the cocoon of middle-aged habit and convention. Every man's memory is his private literature. The worst enemy of life, freedom and the common decencies is total anarchy. Their second worst enemy is total efficiency. Chastity, the most unnatural of all the sexual perversions,